Yeah.
It's lit. It's lit. Okay. So I turned on my screen share on Discord. Let me know when you can see and we can like get started
Yep.
and all that stuff.
I can see it.
Nice. So, what am I looking at here? Okay, this is your OPGG, right? And what's the goal for today? What do you think? Do you have any like league goals?
Sorry.
Do you have any like league goals?
Yeah, to make it a platinum by the end of the season.
Oh, okay.
But it's a really hard journey, man. I won't lie to you.
It's a struggle, right? It's a struggle.
Completely.
It seems like we're dead even in terms of wins losses. So
yeah, I think I'm MMR locked. I'm losing more than I'm gaining. So it's
interesting.
It's,
Okay,
it's a shitty situation.
so how have you what's it called? Seen other people review OPGGs before?
I've only seen you. I always try to watch your new videos.
Oh
as
shit!
much as I can. Yeah.
Have you seen me review OPGGs before? I don't really do it often, but
Yeah, I've seen you review other people's. Usually the videos I watch are the ones where you're coaching other people and trying to instill habits. Which got me into you.
You
I
should
actually
know.
I didn't actually ADC until I saw your videos and was like, I want to try ADC. Yeah.
Wait, that's crazy. What? No way.
Well, it was last season I did, but then I didn't play for a
shit.
long time. I played Singed and like top for like the longest time and just literally said
damn.
screw it, going to ADC.
Okay.
Yeah.
And okay, now that you've seen a few coachings here and there, what do you think I'm gonna say when I look at this?
I won't lie, I can't know for sure just because I just got out of work and I'm thinking of other stuff right now. But if you could tell me or at least lead me to the right question, that'd be awesome.
Let's say it's about your champion roster.
I don't know. Is it limited? I have. I mean, I typically play Trist all the time, and then I used to play Jinx before they nerfed a bit, and then the other third one is kind of iffy.
It's not limited. It's the opposite of limited, in my opinion.
Oh, you think I have too much?
Yes. I think it's too. Not the number of champions, like you said, Jinx, Tristana, plus like maybe one other, but rather how often you play these. Right? So like, when was the last time you played the same champion twice in a row? Tristana, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Right? And Jinx, also 2 weeks ago. So the reason why this is so important, actually, yeah. What do you think? Why do I think this is so important?
It would be easier for me to focus on those champs. And instead of just going into the other pool.
Exactly, right? Dude, if I'm playing Caitlyn one game, I'm like thinking EW stuff and like my third item power spike in my build, and then I play Zai the next game, I'm like, holy shit, okay, I need to like E flash instead now, and like mid game ulti is like much different, right? Like that's my escape tool instead of Gale Force. So like basically the execution is completely different. Okay, and I think if that distracts you from learning other stuff about the game, like, okay, what are we supposed to do when we push, right? Well, how do we play these dragon fights, right? When you're playing Zai is much different from playing Ashe, for example. Then it's like, then, you know, when these mistakes pile up, it's like, okay, now it's like, not unplayable, but it's harder to improve, okay? So, I just wanted to put that idea out there as we're taking a look at these, okay?
Yeah, definitely.
I did notice that the 3 replays you sent me were also all 3 different champions, so...
Yeah. It was weird. I was just thinking of like, because the rule said average gameplay, and I didn't want to like give you ones where I was doing well. And I mean, like, just to be frank, the only 2 ADCs I like is just Tristana and Jinx, just because I'm fairly comfortable with their kits.
That's good. You should play those.
The only issue is that like whenever I played Clash or anything, those 2 end up getting banned out. So I'm in that same situation where like you said, like if execution might be an issue if I'm concerned about that and all the other parts of the game.
Right. So let's dive into one of these replays, yeah? Which of these do you want to start with?
Tristana, please.
Okay.
Like
just data, please. Okay. Let's take a look. We get the whole champion select here. Nice, nice. We're second pick. Support is first pick. We're about to get countered, huh? That's fine.
Yeah. Also, that's another thing. The only reason why, it didn't surprise me that you said like I have a somewhat of a larger pool. Most of the time when I try to solve my whatever issue I think I have, and it's like I thought at the time it was like champ pool. And I used it as a way of like justifying counter picks. So whenever like I'll always be on blitz.gg and say like, okay, which ADCs would be like countering them, or another. This actually helped me. You helped me at one point. I remember you said something about don't go walk through there.
Don't go there.
Yes, I saw one video. You were like, do not do this. This is
ever. Do not do this ever.
Yep.
Yeah. The only exception is you're crushing level 1. So
Exactly.
yeah, your support did not know that, so that's not your fault.
Yep.
That was a fucking fat grief by your support.
Ah man, I was so sad. And I have a
my
Jarvan
goodness.
support too, so it just didn't know.
Even better, you can't really do anything this lane, I'm pretty sure, unless Jarvan hits a fat one on Jhin. So we're just gonna fast forward a little bit because you're really just farming on the tower painfully as Tristana, right?
You're telling
So not much you can do. Actually, hold up, there's a trade here. We should take a look. We can actually talk about this. Okay, what do you think?
So I thought, as I was doing it, I was thinking to myself, I should hit the closest champ. And towards the end of that play, Pantheon left to the bush, and I didn't explode my E.
Yeah, yeah.
Which was something that I thought was like crucial in at least making that play worthwhile. I didn't know if going to after Jhin was worth it. But when I see the video again, like after Panth had already used his stun, I couldn't see how attacking Jhin wouldn't be a good option.
Ah, right. So you could hit anyone here, right? It's open season for you, right? So your only kind of job is to just blow up the bomb on anyone. You can pick whoever you want, right? So it's interesting because after Panther uses stun, we end up not jumping in, right?
Correct. Yeah.
And basically, the only thing we need to do is just jump in on one dude. Doesn't matter who, right? So, what do you think? Like, is this like a normal issue or?
My friends. Okay, so one of the things so I look at the analytics with Blitz. One of my lacking parts of my gameplay is like I don't execute enough damage as like an ADC.
Right.
Like I'll get into like to the C's or the D's or average of damage, and the reason I think that is because I'm always concerned that I'll make a huge aggressive play that'll cost me the game. That's why I didn't think of jumping into the bush earlier because I had no vision. And I mean, like now, obviously, Jhin used his stun. See, like when I see it out again, it makes sense. Jumping would have made sense because what else would Jhin have done?
Right. So like, okay, when can you jump? So like, it's really interesting. Okay, sorry. Let me make it more clear. So you were mentioning you're afraid to make a super aggressive play because it's just an int. Could be an int. Exactly. It's gonna like randomly lose lane or something.
Yeah.
Right. So when is making a play an int, so to speak? All right. Let's use Tristana. When is jumping in an int?
Just jumping before like they even use their abilities.
Okay. Why is that relevant?
Because then if they jump before using their ability, if you jump before using their abilities, then there's counterplay available.
What's the counterplay?
Either Panth can stun me and Jhin can follow up, or I mean they can just burst me and
exactly because
this is all in, right?
Yeah, they're gonna kill you, right? They're gonna press the kill button on you. Okay, so what has to happen for you to be able to jump in?
I think they definitely have to use their abilities, or at least they need to know that they've used some of their abilities. Exactly.
A very specific one, right? Not even just like any of them. It's like, oh, okay, there's only one thing that kills me. Okay. So if you see it used, then you can go, kind of idea, right? So in this case, obviously, which ability is it? from their
I think
bot
it
lane.
was for Panthers to stun.
It's just the stun, right?
Yeah.
So when you see the stun, it's free real estate. Except somehow we didn't kind of recognize it in time, right? So maybe it's an idea of how can you recognize this fast enough? What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. That makes sense. Like, have that trigger in my mind saying, okay, this is like you said, free real estate to go in.
But when do we need to like figure this out? Because let me give you a hint. If you're thinking about it right now, it's too late, right?
Yeah, I was thinking about it maybe like halfway into the jump before he touches the ground.
Yeah, right.
I see.
Because now it's you haven't calculated everything. It's too late, right?
Yep.
You need to be prepared for the fight. So when can we kind of figure this stuff out?
During animation, I guess.
During animation, like this. Check it out. Okay, I gotta start thinking about fighting. It's way too late, right?
Okay. Yeah, I see.
So when do we need to start thinking about fighting?
Do you think it's the? Okay, now this is where it might get me. Like the number of minions. It's like I don't know why he just. I mean, 2 minions go away. I'm far back. Pantheon decides to jump in right when Jarvan attacks.
Right, there's nothing too crazy happening here, right? It's like, it seemed pretty random to us that he just fucking jumped in, right?
Yeah.
So, when should we be preparing ourselves? Pretty much like the whole time, essentially, right?
So, like, you're saying be alert the whole time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, what are we doing otherwise?
Just farming under tower.
We're not really on the tower. Right here. You're hitting a minion, right?
Yeah.
So this is where we were like, okay. The only thing we're looking out for is the pants stun in a 2v2. Okay. Right? So like, okay, we're watching the pants stun, we're watching the pants stun, we're watching the pants stun. At the same time, you're also like, okay, we're watching the Jarvan combo. Right? If you are trying to combo with your support here. Right? And then you're like, okay, we're watching the pants stun, then maybe like look at the jungle kind of stuff. Right? But for now, I think we need to focus on 2v2 because jungle wasn't really involved in this kind of play, right? So okay, watching the pants stun. Okay, so I'm just watching. I'm like, oh, chilling, we're chilling, right? Still thinking about the pants stun, right? And then you get to here. I'm like, what the fuck? This is grief.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right? There's no way. I'm fucking jumping in. There's no way, right? And then this is, and then if you die to a jungle gank, this is where you would insert another trigger for, or another habit for. Okay, is there jungle here? He's griefing, right? You just stun my support. This is not allowed. Right, so that's kind of like I think PvP ideas are definitely extremely relevant at this elo, right? I do think you got the bomb off though, but we definitely should have gone for more, right? Is that bomb? Wait, let me see.
I can only tell if
3 and then 4. I think it is. So, but yeah, it's definitely what's it called? PvP ideas are definitely super relevant because I mean, they do shit like that, they should die, right? Absolutely. It's crazy. Oh, and now Jarvan's pinging in. This ain't it, Chief.
It is hard to stay collected. I won't lie. Like, the whole time I was just thinking, okay, wait for jungler. Just get as much CS. Whatever Jarvan does,
just
like,
chilling.
He's just that variable.
We just chilling, you know?
Yeah.
Seeing what Pantheon does with his stun. Let's keep going. Oh, here we go. That was not it. Good, now it's it, right? You see how that works? So you see, like, okay, somehow when we are not reacting correctly after you see the stun, basically, right? Because, like, obviously, what should you do here?
Follow up with the Jarvan? Is that, like, because it looked like Jarvan got the knock-up, but I just didn't.
Okay, remember what we were talking about, right?
Okay.
When can we not jump in? What's the barrier?
At the stun.
Right, the thing that will kill us in any given fight. Right? Okay. So in this case, this is stun, right? Okay. So, Jarvan just EQ the Pantheon. Can you jump in?
Yes.
Wait, why? Is this stun up?
Well, maybe I'm not sure of... Oh, wait, you said Jarvan just EQ'd.
Yeah, Jarvan just EQ'd in.
No, we can't. No, we can't.
Okay, we can't because the stun is up. Yes. It's like logic, right? It's like logic circuits. If this thing is up, we can't go. So, conversely, if it's down, we can go, right? Yes. So, when Jarvan EQs, you can fight, but you just can't jump in and commit. Right?
Correct.
And then after the stun is gone, now you can jump and commit. Who do you want to go on?
Um, my first instinct is to go on Pantheon just because his health is super low. But then I think about his shield. Ideally, I would like to jump on Jin because I don't know how he could.
Yeah, we just kill Jin, right? Yeah, we just kill Jin. So, this is interesting, right? So somehow we're not looking when their important abilities are down, so to speak. It's like you are looking instinctively, but somehow the execution's going wrong. Right? We're not jumping in, for example. We're not like, it's not like aggressive or not aggressive. It's their inting. It's like black and white. Like you can't lose, essentially. Right? You just think it's aggressive because it looks crazy. Right? We're just full all in. Absolutely. Right? But that's just because we know we've already won. Right? Is the idea, I guess you could say. Right? Think of it less as aggressive and not aggressive and more as they're inting. So I'm punishing. Right? It's not really aggressive. It's just they're just trolling. Right? You know what I mean?
Like take advantage of their misplay, or
yeah. Okay. Here's a good way to think about it. Like, let's say their jungle shows top, so your jungle is like Olaf and he flash axes them. It's not aggressive. We're there to kill them, right? Because their jungle is topside, right? That's like nothing to do with aggression, if that makes any sense. But it looks like it. It looks like, holy shit, he's flashing in and stuff. It's just the correct play, right? Okay. So it's the same thing here with us and Tristana, right? So yeah, we need to make sure we are punishing this. So basically, they're trolling the 2v2, but we're not punishing somehow, right? And the way to punish is we need to be able to recognize what ability stops us from jumping in. So that when they use it, then you can be like, okay, I can do whatever I want, essentially, okay?
So like to dumb it down, learn to punish knowing what their kill ability would be.
Yeah, exactly. Know when we can go when their most important abilities are. Look at that. The Pantheon's doing it again. Yeah. This is insane. He had to do it 3 times for you guys to kill him, though, right? So, I mean, you guys eventually got it, but like, you know, I think the faster you kill him, the faster he comes from basically kill him again. Yep, definitely. So yeah, that's definitely something to look at here. So this is great. I mean, like, look, you can even see in your own game here. Look, you just fucking full on all in him after he's stunned. Perfect. Right.
Yep. So I mean, I just in that instance, I was like, there's no way he could. He's like literally cornered.
Exactly. It's
figured it.
It's infinitely more obvious to you there.
Yeah.
Right. But the pattern you need to see is that he's used stun all 3 times. Okay. So that would be the same with any champion, like Thresh Hook and Blitz Hook and stuff. Like this is great. Like look at this. You walked up to like hit him or something, right? Or like get XP or something. But what's wrong with this?
I don't do anything after, or at least I didn't actually try to hit. I'm not sure.
You tried to auto attack him.
Yeah.
Well, so what's the problem with this?
That ping also might have messed with me too. I should not auto attack him until his kill potential or his ability is gone, I guess.
Yeah, his stun, right? Yeah. And is his stun ever gonna be gone?
With me there, no. Not unless he hits something like the minion. I don't know if he can hit it with the minion, but not unless he uses it on someone else other than me.
And how come he can't use it on anyone else in lane?
Because I'm the only one in lane.
You're the only guy here, right? Exactly. So this is another classic issue here. You can't 1v2 ever. Because of exactly this. He's not going to use it on anyone else. Right? He can't make a mistake, basically, right? He can't fuck it up anymore. There's no one to W. So you can't play the game. So this is another one where don't 1v2 without your support.
Ever? Oh, without this?
How do you do it, right? Remember, what's the barrier to 1v2? Or to fight?
I'm super ahead, I'm assuming.
No. That's not what we said.
His stun is already gone. Okay, or it was used. His abilities are already used.
Yes, the most important abilities are already used. Because remember, if you're super far ahead and they one-shot you, it doesn't matter how far ahead you are, right? Like you've seen it before. You're like 20-0. You get hit by like a random ulti, you die, right?
Yeah. So absolutely.
Being 20-0 had nothing. Does not prevent you from dying. As you can see here, we're fucking dying.
Yeah, and they used all of it. It's so, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. Like it. You already know, like the game already started with like Jarvan going in trial, and then I'm behind. So I'm thinking,
didn't do anything though.
I was just maybe in that mindset. I was just thinking like, what am I supposed? It feels like a hopeless situation where like, when my support's not here and I can't even farm or do anything.
Okay, I see. Yeah, I got you. Like, damn, I feel like he can't do anything. Like he's fucking running it and stuff like that. Right?
Exactly.
And
if
then
I
like, dude, I'm stuck farming on the tower, right? Okay, so here's the thing. You are stuck. But just because you can't do something now doesn't mean you can't do something later. Think of it like you're like a snake waiting in the grass. You're biding your time. And the instant they make a mistake, we're all in.
Okay.
Does that kind of make sense? We're like instant punish.
Wait
right?
for the moment and then
go
all in. Okay.
And then we've already pinpointed the moment in lane. What is it?
The stun.
Every time he stuns Jarvan or something. That's our open season time, right? And then until then, we're just waiting. We're just waiting, right? Even if we have to give up minions, even if they're farmer and tower, we just gotta chill, right?
This is a random question, but is this typically just because of like, is that in? Should I be thinking this way in general, or just like all in teams, or like in PvP?
Exactly. In any fight, right?
Okay.
There's like the mindset, like you can't just fight whenever you want, right? We like with any ADC, we can only go in when important abilities have been used. Right, let's say, for example, we're playing Jinx, right? And you saw Pantheon jump in on your Jarvan. What does that mean?
Then I have free reign to punish.
Yes, so you just dump all your abilities on the closest guy or something, right? Dump your trap, dump your zap, we good to go, right? Same kind of concept. But if you zap and trap first, and then they flash stun you, we're fucking losing, right?
Yeah, I have no. Right? I've used everything.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So it's the exact same concept. It doesn't matter what ADC you're playing or whatnot. It's not even bot lane, not necessarily even bot lane specific, right? This idea is definitely mid jungle 2v2 matchup, for example, right? I don't know if you play off role, but
I try support and jungle when I can, but that's it. I haven't touched top in years and mid.
Yeah, don't worry about that. But yeah, it's just fighting in general, right? If they have a loaded gun, you gotta wait until they fire it before you can approach, right?
Absolutely.
So okay, let's keep going. Oh, okay, let's watch this. I don't even think this Panther stun is good. Oh,
yep.
It's good now. Feels bad, man.
Yeah, it just felt like they just.
Okay, let's talk about this.
Their whole load. Like.
Let's talk about this. What do you think?
Okay. Well, he stunned me. So and I'm in front when Jarvan should be.
Okay.
So like they did what you are trying to tell me is punish the mistake that I made. Yeah. Which is being in front.
Right. They're just stunning you, right? So basically, don't get stunned. That's literally it. Okay. So. But really, how we do it is when you want these minions, look at their support. Does that make sense? So like, let's go to 1435, right? We're at 1435.
Yep.
So when we want these minions, I want you to look at their support right here. You want that minion right there. Look at the support. Okay. Yeah. Like, okay, Pantheon stun. Okay. Still want the minion. Still Pantheon stun. It's still Pantheon stun, right? I'm just fucking thinking Pantheon stun the whole time. Actually, though, right? Besides looking at the map. Oh, okay, we're just chilling. Okay, ready? Yeah. Okay, Pantheon stun. Oh, Pantheon stun! Easy! The whole time we're looking at this dude, right? You see that? Okay. The whole fucking time we're looking at the guy who's gonna make something happen. This guy in the map, okay? Okay. So, in the 2v2, it's very much Pantheon. And then once you can do this, like, in your sleep, then you also have to look at the map. So you don't, like, die to gank. But, essentially, we've been knowing that's coming for, like, 30 seconds, essentially. And the instant he used it, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna kill Jin now, right? And that's how you punish this kind of stuff. I mean, they're just him using abilities however he wants is not allowed. Okay, so this is the same thing, right? Okay, I want that minion. Look at Pantheon. Yep. Look at Pantheon. I'm looking at Pantheon. Okay, he's not letting me have it. It really does not look like he's letting me have it. Oh shit, we got away with it, right? There's no way he's gonna let you have the cannon though, right? Yeah. Check it out. You walk up and he walks for it. Right? Yeah, exactly, right? So you just gotta watch him the whole time, right? Okay. Besides looking at the map, you gotta watch this dude. Okay, and then. You know, then you guys are trying to fight. It doesn't work because you use your Halo Blades on him, by the way. This is like a Tristana specific stuff, but don't waste your Halo Blades because it's to proc your bomb, right? Yeah. So here you use your Halo Blades attack, so now you can't trade with Jin. But that's just an aside, all right? Okay. Oh, this guy's dying.
I don't get him.
What the fuck?
I don't get him. It was very. No, you'll be mad at this play.
Oh.
You'll be mad at this play. I get him.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think?
So when I did this play, I remember specifically, I was like, I'm gonna flash so I can at least know if he's like somewhere near. If he's near, I'm going in.
I like it. I like it. I like that. Yeah.
I went in.
Yeah, you went in.
And then I didn't account for like the stun, obviously again, and then the shield. I didn't even think about it. And then after that, dude, I was so flustered. Like you see the Graves ult. I even thought I was blaming. At the time, I was like blaming Graves, knowing that Graves wasn't even. I thought Graves was at the enemy team, so like it was just a situation where I got flustered after I committed to that decision, like going in.
So here's the thing. This is where the champion mastery thing comes into play.
Okay.
Right? Because we made a mechanical error, an execution error. Do you know what it is? The flash was great. The jump was great. All like the idea. I like the idea. We're just gonna kill this dude.
I used E way too late.
Yeah. What happened?
I used it last.
Yeah. What happened here? Right. So I'm not sure.
I got
right?
stunned before I could even. Okay. So he stuns, autos, E or shields, and by the time he does all of that, there was nothing I could do.
Right there. Check it out. I don't know if you can that, but
yeah,
you cannot use the ability or not. So you tried to E him.
Yeah.
So you knew you did want to E, but you couldn't because you were stunned.
Exactly.
Now, after what we're talking about today, how do I know? How do we both know before you jump in or flash over that he's gonna stun you? How do we know?
Because there's no one around to stun but me.
Right, we know it's Pantheon. We know his most important ability is stun, and he's instantly gonna stun you, right? Yeah, so then you can execute after the stun is over.
Yep.
Right. So that's kind of like the apparently the idea you're struggling with Pantheon specifically, right? Is he's got this stun ability, and we need to play around it. Essentially, like our whole go button is after he uses it, right? Wait, actually, that's it. Our whole go button is after he uses it. Right? Including putting the bomb on him and all that stuff. So it's not that you didn't know you should put the bomb first. You know that, right? I literally just saw you try and do it. It's just that you couldn't do it because you were stunned and you kept trying to press E. And you're like, fuck it, it's not working. And you just right click it.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
I had that
right? Yes, exactly. Right? Every player goes through this. Yes. Every player has experienced this before. It's fucking funny, but it's part of the experience, right? So this is kind of how you it's kind of how you beat it. Like that's the thing. When you're like, oh, you're afraid of like making aggressive plays because you're gonna throw like that, you did the right thing. You just need to practice execution. Right? That was the correct move. Just because you messed up doing the right thing doesn't mean you shouldn't try it again. Right?
Okay.
It's only when it was literally impossible to win. That's when it's like, okay, guys, we need to go back to the drawing board here. Right?
So can
like
I
the 1v2? Oh yeah, what's up?
Can I ask you this? If I had a ward, I saw at the replay at the time, but if I had a ward and I warded there, the bush at that play back in near my base.
Yeah.
Do you think I would have been able to E as I was jumping? Like, is it because I wasn't able to see?
You can. But like, I mean, putting a ward down in the middle of your jump and then putting E on him right before you land, like that's not something I would even do, right? So it's possible, but it's not really something to worry about too much, right? Because like, how often are you gonna need that trick where you're jumping midair, put the ward down, and then E him? Like, it could be kind of lit, honestly, now that I think about it, but it's probably not something you need to practice. Right, but you're right. I like the idea. I like the idea. It does work, right?
You're talking about how like the trick's not worth it if you can't like replicate it as often as you want.
But I think you can with Tristana, right? So
gotcha.
This is a little bit awkward, but hey, did we do the thing or what?
Yeah.
What?
We waited for his stun. I think let me double check.
Check it out. Right? Yeah, okay, he's stunned. Okay, he's stunned. Yeah, and we fucking kill his ass, right?
Yep. I saw it.
Right, so what do you think? Did we play this like an animal and still win?
Yeah.
See, there you go. Does it look aggressive?
Absolutely.
It doesn't. But it's not really aggressive though. It's just fucking punishing, right?
Exactly.
So yeah, think of I don't know if you watch Dopa or do you know who Dopa is?
I know of him. I don't watch him.
Okay. I remember he was talking about like aggressive or passive. These are just words that people use to like to it's like filler words like casters use to like make things more or less exciting. But it's just there's no passive or aggressive. It's just the correct play or not the correct play. Basically, it's just like if it's passive, it's because he didn't punish when he should have, right? And if it's aggressive, it's because he punished when he could, right?
Okay.
So, and then it's probably inting. It's probably inting when they do something that they couldn't get away with, but the enemy team makes a mistake, and so they get away with it, right? Okay. What's happening here?
So okay, I timed it wrong. If you can see, like I think I remember this play. When I went into pit, I thought, okay, I should be chill. I have a couple of seconds until Pantheon actually arrives, knowing that his ult is coming. I could jump the wall.
Yep.
But obviously my timing was not right. See, right here, I try to walk there, and
Okay. Okay, here's a question: is it physically possible to do the dragon and get away with it?
No.
Why not?
Because not only am I low, and there's 2 people, but I don't have the damage, and Aurelia's already here, who's probably can punish both of us.
You don't have the damage. You guys are killing it though, right? Look at this. What do you think?
Well, okay. Maybe I can't kill it fast enough. Is that?
We can kill it fast enough. Like we have smite, they can't steal it from us.
Okay.
Right. So they have to kill us.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you said they have to kill us in order to get the dragon, or
right? In order to stop the dragon, they have to kill Graves specifically. Okay. He's gonna smite it, right?
Yeah, I'm lost. I won't lie to you.
Okay, when you do the dragon, there's going to be a fight.
Yes.
Do we want to take this fight?
I would say no, but
yeah.
just because of like Aurelia's out in the open, and I don't know where the rest of the team is.
Yeah, exactly. You guys are gonna die, right?
Yeah.
So if you do this, what's the plan? We're just trying to get in, run, right?
Yes.
So where should we stand for that?
At the back.
Yeah, exactly. Which you already know, right?
Yeah,
and then if they show up, what do we do?
Jump out or.
It's not probably not the first thing you should do.
Would you engage? Because it doesn't.
Well, we just don't want to fight, right? You just told me we don't want to fight.
Oh, well, I meant okay. Maybe I should have said this. When I said jump, I was thinking jump over pit.
Yeah, okay. I agree. Like we get the fuck out of here, right? We're jumping over this wall, right?
Yeah, that was what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm saying that, I mean, we don't have to jump immediately.
Wait, you're saying we don't have to jump immediately?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is interesting, right? You play a lot of games with Tristana, but this is not the thing that came to. This is not the first thing that came to mind.
Yeah, because I think if it doesn't look like a 90% play, or like I can't get it for sure, I would get out.
Yeah, we're gonna hit the dragon and jump out. But what's an ability that'll help you avoid a fight?
Either jump or R.
Yeah, your ulti, right?
Yeah.
So as you're doing the dragon and they show up, what can we do to help get this dragon?
Are you trying to say like using ulti to push him away would help the situation?
Yeah, push him because you said we need to buy time to kill the dragon, right?
I see my ult as an execute, and the only time I use the ult as pushing them away is like if I'm getting ran down by like multiple people.
Well, here's the thing. It's about intent, right? Ulti for execute, ulti for, pushing them away when you're getting run down. It's all about intent. So let's say we're doing the dragon with the intent of starting a fight so we can kill them all.
Yeah.
So what are we going to do? We're going to jump on them, put the bomb, execute them with ulti, right? Let's say we're doing the dragon with the intent to sneak it and run away. We're going to push them away with the ulti and then jump out.
Yes.
Right? And put the bomb on the dragon instead, right? So your intent will determine how you execute the play, your abilities, right? How what you do with your abilities,
okay,
so to speak, right? Which is why it's super important for you to stick to as few champions as possible, because, already we're seeing 2 ways to use all of Tristana's abilities, right? And it's only one situation. So imagine if we're flip-flopping between like, okay, now we're playing like Ashe or Xayah or something, or Jinx, I should say, right? Yep. We're playing Jinx. Okay, how should we be playing this differently, right? With traps and zap and ulti, right? So it will get very confusing. I promise you, right? So that's why I always say few champions, the better. But you're starting to get like kind of the idea, right? We need to figure out what we're trying to do in terms of the situation, and then use our abilities without thinking to help that, right? Because ideally, if you only play Tristana, and you were like, okay, we're just trying to sneak this, you're already standing here with the ulti ready, without thinking. That's the goal, right? Is that kind of like?
It does make sense, cause
yeah. But it seems impossible to do, because you have to be able to practice this over and over again to the point where it's autopilot.
Yeah.
Right. Just like how Jungle is saving Smite for the dragon. That's like autopilot for them, right? Because they fucking do it every game. Right?
Gotcha. Yeah,
but for like a jungle fill, they might accidentally use Smite in a fight, because they don't realize that they need to Smite for the dragon, right? So to speak. I don't know if you've seen that one before. I've seen that one before.
Plenty.
Yeah, plenty of times. So yeah, it's definitely like very. You need to make it habitual, basically. And other examples would be like if you have heal. Healing a low HP ally is very instinctive now, right? But if you have cleanse for whatever reason, you're gonna press cleanse on accident because your instinct is to heal your teammate, right?
Oh, that's happened to me so many times.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's the same thing, except now it's with abilities and playing these situations out, right? So we need to make sure that the PvP is kind of like it doesn't have to be perfect, but like clean in terms of intentions. Okay.
I'm writing notes. I'm trying to
Don't worry, we'll go over all this at the end and come up with like strategies that help you actually remember in game.
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, this is a great example. Okay, let's talk about this. Do you guys want to do this? Is this a fight you guys want?
I'm at the end of the pit, so no.
Hell no, right? But here's the thing. What are we doing here?
I healed him. And Jarvan's inting, I think. We start fighting it.
Oh, we're kind of getting away. I'm down. Not bad, right? Did we get away?
Yeah, but
I'm down then, right? So as long as what you want lines up with how you do it, and it's not bad, right? We got away. I like it. Fast forward. So similar to how you killed that Pantheon, right? Yeah. When he jumped in.
Okay.
The idea was good, and then you executed it fine. It's just that sometimes I think we're missing the idea. Right, like when Panth uses stun, right? You weren't really sure what to do except hit the closest guy, right? Or when your jungle starts a dragon, you're just like, okay, I guess I kind of helped this. Just hit it, right? So, okay, let's fast forward. Let's see more situations. We need to see more. But this game is not looking great, to be honest. Oh, he used stun. I saw it.
Yeah.
It's free real estate.
Yeah, and then that was the.
Oh
you can tell how slow my react. Like, he already stunned. He goes like there were so many plays he gave me.
Right there, he's already stunned, like you said, right? And we're still hitting minions, right? So, I mean, I guess you can like stay for the cannon. It's just once he gets away, I guess you just got to let him go. But yeah, it's definitely. I do think we're not we're not ready to PvP ever. Right, I think that's kind of like an issue. Okay, so like when you're hitting these minions, here's a habit that'll help you a lot. Okay, remember, I want you to think when I touch these minions, who do we look at?
Jarvan. All right, Pantheon. Sorry,
Pantheon, and Jarvan, and then what do you think of when you see these champions? When you look at these champions, what should you think of?
In Pantheon's case, stun.
Yep.
And any. Oh, really?
No. Yeah. Keep going.
In Pantheon's case, stun, or typically the ability that will kill me.
Perfect.
And then
so let's say it's
gets it.
Let's say it's fucking Janna. Okay. What ability we're looking at?
So she has a shield, tornado, and the slow. It's either the slow or the tornado. I'm not.
Most important ability. What's the most important ability?
In terms of what?
In terms of like, let's say just like trading. Which one would it be?
I think it's the slow.
Yeah, and let's say it's in terms of PvP, like outplaying. Which one's important?
The tornado.
The tornado, right? So if you jump into the tornado, it's grief, right?
Yeah.
So okay, how about Nami?
Bubble.
Okay, how about Zara?
It's the stun or the root.
Yeah, the root. Okay, so you see, so you've already played enough games to know. You see a champion, you know instantly what to watch out for, right? Yep. Now the only thing we need to connect is when to look at them. Okay, I want you to look at them when you're hitting these minions, like this right here.
Yeah.
Like okay, we're going in. Oh, he's stunned. What the fuck? That's not allowed, right? So then we can look, right? It's just unfortunate this guy flashed away and Gale Force away, but it's. I think you had the right idea. Okay, we do want to look, But when we jumped on him, we didn't blow up the bomb, so we needed to run. Oh, we're dead here.
Super dead. I thought my ult was gonna save me.
Now he's got spell shield, right? So
but nah.
yeah, he's got the spell shield. So we can talk about this. I guess we haven't seen you die to this before. So what do you think about this?
I thought it was free.
You thought it was free. Feels bad, and now you know that it is not free. Because how come?
I'm overextended. I don't know where the jungle is, and Pantheon and the jungler have globals.
Okay, this is interesting. It's interesting because you used another word that a lot of people just throw around to like league catchphrase, league like buzzwords. Overextended, right? What does overextended even mean?
I went past the river, without.
Yeah, but that's not like a real term, right? I mean,
really?
You went past the river. That's overextended.
Yeah.
Why is that overextended?
Maybe I don't know the terms then.
Like, what's the definition of overextended? I guess you could say.
Going beyond my means, or something.
Yeah. No, yeah, exactly. Right, we're going for too much.
Yeah.
Right. Basically, it's punishable.
Okay.
Right. But just because you're past the river, does that mean you're always punishable?
No.
Right. That doesn't really make any sense.
Yeah.
Right. Because let's say you have 5 people here and there are 5 people top. Are we overextended even though we're past the river?
No, because
I know
where they're at.
Exactly, there's no one here, right? So what does overextended really mean?
To me, I feel like I made it seem like I'm going past river, or it made it sound like it was I made it sound like I'm going past river, which was a bad thing to me. If it makes sense.
But we just said like it has nothing to do with like river positioning and whatnot, right?
It's beyond the means. Sorry, yeah.
Okay, right, and you know, in this case, I guess you could say, why is this beyond our means to hit this?
Because I don't know what everyone is, in terms of the enemy team, and I mean, yeah, just that. Like,
but here's the thing: we need to get a little bit more specific because you say you didn't know where everyone was, but if you can't play the game unless you know where everyone is, aren't you just paralyzed the whole game?
Yeah.
So it's not quite there, right?
Okay.
It's what can those people do, right? So let's say it's a Yuumi jungle. Do you give a shit where Yuumi is?
No, not at all.
Not really, right? Unless she's level 6,
yeah.
right? Yeah, okay. How about like Nocturne right here, for example? Do we care where he is?
Yeah,
Super care, because he's gonna ulti us.
Yeah.
Exactly. He's got Pantheon and Nocturne, by the way. What are they gonna do?
They can both global.
Yes, they're both gonna ulti. Exactly. And this is why it's overextended, because of what they can do. So I want you to think you being able to do stuff is based off what your enemy is able to do. It sounds kind of funny, but for in lane, our PvP was based off what?
Pantheon stun.
Pantheon stun, right? And then it's gone. Okay, then we use our bomb and our jump, right? And when we want to hit this tower, what is it based off of? Nocturne ulti, Pantheon ulti, right? It doesn't stop. It doesn't matter what champions it is. You need to be able to think of these their attack, so to speak, right? With their abilities. So yeah, we're just dead here for sure. You can't hit this. It's not allowed, right? Because they're just gonna ulti you, right? Yep. Think of you hitting the tower as you starting the dragon. A fight's guaranteed to happen. Okay, when you hit this, all right? So don't do it unless you're willing to fight them. And we're definitely not willing to fight them here, I think, right? Gotcha. So yeah, think of this. You can also think of this as jumping in before Pantheon has used stun as well.
Gotcha.
Does that make does that make more sense or less sense than that?
No, there's parallels. Absolutely.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Good. Oh yeah, this game is over, I think.
So funny thing, we ended up winning this, but I didn't think it was because of me. Yeah.
You guys end up winning this. How is this possible?
I don't know, dude.
Also, this is I'm about to see some deja vu here. Is this are we allowed to hit this wave? What do you think?
No, because
how come?
Pantheon and Nocturne.
Do you see Pantheon? I see Pantheon.
Pantheon, yes. I guess I was thinking maybe if he walked a little bit closer, he could ult to me. But I guess you're talking about Aurelia.
Well, you can walk away if he walks over, right?
Yes.
Aurelia and who?
Nocturne.
Nocturne, and how do they do it?
Well, Nocturne could push the R button, and then
push
Aurelia
the R button.
Just show up.
Honestly, just push the R button. Are we good? If he pushes the R button?
No.
We're not good because jump away does not save us, right? So you can't get the wave, right?
Yeah.
So that's kind of how I want you to think about these. Any situation, okay? You want to do the dragon. Okay, Panda's gonna ulti. I'm gonna ulti him away. Solved, right? You want to fight 2v2 bot. Okay, Panda's gonna stun. We gotta wait until his stun is over, right? You want the wave mid. Okay, it's Aurelia gank and Nocturne gank. They're gonna press R. Am I good here, right? I want you to think for everything that you want, there will be a reaction by the enemy team. I just want you to think about. I just want you to know what their reaction is for now. Don't even come up with counterplay. That should be more natural, I think. The more you see these situations, right?
So saying, so just know what they can do to me.
Yes, exactly. When you hit that bot tower, I want you to think Nocturne's gonna ulti me right now.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, and then I'm not gonna worry too much about the counter, like jump away, flash away, whatever. I just want you just need to know that they're on the way. That's the first step,
Gotcha.
right? And then the step after that is, okay, you got to figure out counterplay, right? Because here she's gonna Q our flash and you're dead, right? For example, that's what I'm thinking at least, right? So that's kind of the, oh wait, you oh no, you did
this die. I lose this. Absolutely. No. So I was under the impression, this was maybe Sag too. I was under the impression that Malzahar was trying to help me, thinking that he knew I was in the bush. But
but he didn't ulti yet, so
not at all. Yep.
Okay. Let's just pretend we didn't see that. Okay. Okay, let's watch this. Yeah, I think what we need to look at is the first 20 minutes of the game. That's gonna dictate how the rest of your game goes. Oh, that was kind of clean. Yeah, that was lit. 4-stack bomb right after his shield was over. That was great. 10 out of 10.
Thank you.
Fast forward. Oh, what the hell? This guy's just dead. You just press the bomb on him, right? Nani?
Yep.
Oh, this guy's dead too. What the fuck? They're trolling!
Yeah, dude.
They're giga trolling! Oh my goodness.
I don't know how the tides had turned.
Oh my goodness.
But I didn't think it was because of me.
You're dead here, by the way. Oh, never mind. Cho'Gath save us. Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Oh? We're playing with our food here. Oh, I don't know if you should bomb him, but it's fine. I don't think it made a difference. Jin is a psychopath.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he killed you without force shot. What?
I know.
I was that strong. Oh my god, he's got Dark Harvest. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. This is not fine though. Why is it not fine?
You might be talking about my item.
Yes.
Why? I always thought Stormrazor was a thing for Tristana. Or are you talking about Shard specifically? Or I can't never say the first word.
I mean, this doesn't build into anything we want. Is the issue? So okay, let's talk about build stuff. What are Tristana's spikes in power?
I always thought it was the mythic. Forgive me if I don't know the name.
Yeah, Kraken.
Kraken, and then the Phantom.
Oh, is Phantom a spike?
I thought it was, but.
So when I say spike, I want you to think it will change the way I'm able to do damage.
Then I would think it was Stormrazor or Edge.
How does this change the way you do damage?
Oh, because the item that I built is for attack speed, and I guess it's just for damage per second, but not actual like how much damage I have altogether. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay. So let me break it down for you. Okay. So let's say we're playing Jinx.
Okay.
Okay. And we have 6 items.
Yes.
Where does our damage come from?
I think Kraken and Hurricane.
Kraken does like 70 true damage every 3rd hit. Does that sound good at 6 items?
No.
No, that's not. We don't really give a shit, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I won't lie to you. I think I don't know because I always think, anytime I'm building anything. Sorry, go for it.
Think about the crazy Jinxes you've seen. How do they pop off?
Missile.
Yes, yes. Yes, exactly. With Hurricane and then what? What happens when they get a killer assist?
Her passive activates. She gets faster, gets closer to the people.
Yes, exactly. So 6 items. Where does the damage come from? What is a missile? Exactly.
Her Q?
Her auto attack, right?
Her auto attack.
And then she gets an attack speed modifier with her passive.
Yep.
Okay. So why is this relevant? Well, can she do that at 1 item?
No.
How come?
Because I can't attack as fast. Compare if I had 1 item versus 6 items, I would assume I could attack faster with 6 items.
So let's say we build like 6 wits end. Does that make us a 6-item build Jinx?
No.
How come? Okay, what's the difference? I thought it was attack speed.
Because it's solely based off of attack speed and not the actual damage. I think. Okay.
So
if I remember what's in correctly.
So it's not really the attack speed that's going to scale us with Jinx, right? What is it? Although attack speed is very important, but it's not the #1 concern because building 6 wits end does nothing for us, right?
Yeah. It's the damage itself, I guess.
What's the what do you mean by damage itself?
Wherever her damage is coming from, her auto attack, her Q.
Yeah, how do you make it stronger? What stats do you need to make it stronger?
Attack damage.
Okay, and
attack speed.
Oh, so let's say what's attack damage, attack speed? Let's say we buy bruiser items with the wits end. Why doesn't this work?
Man,
definitely sounds bad, right? There's no way.
It sounds bad. I just can't explain why. It just doesn't seem like it's the right item for the type of role.
We're forgetting a very specific stat.
True damage?
6-item Jinx is no true damage, if I recall correctly.
I don't know, man.
Okay, look at your screen here. Almost every single item on your screen has this stat.
Oh, crit.
It's crit, right?
Yeah.
So 6-item Jinx has what stats? They're very important.
Crit and attack damage.
AD and crit. Okay, now we're scaling. Okay, so at 1 item, now you can explain why 1-item Jinx can't do that crazy shit.
Oh.
So why can she not do it?
Okay, because I don't have the crit.
No crit.
Execute.
Okay, so if you're 1-item Jinx, what plays are available to you?
Attack damage.
Sorry, what plays, so to speak? How do you do damage?
Just the Q or auto attacking.
That doesn't do damage. We just said that though, right?
Oh man. So you're asking what does damage?
How do you do damage with 1 item on Jinx?
You don't. I mean.
You can. There's a way.
How do you do damage with 1 item on Jinx? I mean, I just literally all I'm thinking is like auto attacking to death with Q or the missile.
Okay, how do you do damage with 1 item on Tristana?
E. Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty fast, right? You figured it out really fast. So maybe the issue with Jinx is you don't know where the damage comes from, right? So it's also in the abilities. So which ability does damage?
For Jinx's kick, correct?
Yeah, Jinx's kick.
I mean, there's only QWER, right? So it's
which one does damage? There's only one that does damage.
Q.
That doesn't do damage. How does that do damage?
Oh, unless you're talking about her passive.
Well, that's like saying Tristana's Q does damage.
Okay.
I mean, it just amplifies your auto attacks, right?
Okay. Yeah.
There's a Jinx ability that literally exists to do damage. It's like Tristana's bomb. It's literally the equivalent of Tristana's bomb on Jinx.
Her ult? Dude, you know.
Sure, yeah, her ulti, but that's like Tristana ulti. There's a basic ability that does damage. It literally does damage.
The Q? I mean, dude, I don't know.
The Q just gives you missiles, right? That's just auto attack modifier.
Yeah. Dude.
Bro, just go through all the abilities.
I mean, she has her Q, minigun, missile. She has her W with the stun.
What? Wait, well, hold on. Say that again?
It has her W with the slow. Or
slow?
It's not stun, but
it's slow, and what else does it do?
Marks them.
How much does it do? How much damage does it do?
I thought it was like 75 or something. Like, I thought it was lower compared to the other ones.
Bro, Jinx W does like 300, 400 damage, right?
Oh,
and like 1 item.
God.
Okay, so maybe the reason why we might be struggling with Jinx is because we don't know where the damage is coming from, right?
Yeah.
Before 3 items, right?
Definitely.
So the Jinx W is super important because if you miss it, what happens?
I lose any chance of doing damage.
Yeah, it's the equivalent of missing Tristana bomb. It's the equivalent of not blowing it up. Okay, so If you had 2 items on Jinx,
That's crazy.
2 items on Jinx, does it change anything?
Did the 2 items have crit? I mean,
Yeah,
I
they do.
wouldn't
They do.
think-
They do. They say
then yes.
Kraken Runons.
Yes.
How does it change anything?
I can do more damage on my W with the
Does Runons gives you more damage on W?
No, but it does give me more damage output with my missile.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
This is correct. Okay, so we're getting closer. So how good is this? It's like okay, not great, right?
Yeah.
So this W is 2 item is spike on Jinx.
2 items spike.
It made your Q a little bit better, and it didn't help your W at all, right?
Exactly.
So it's not great. It's not the worst, but not great. How 3 items? Which with
now
Infinity
we're
Edge.
talking. Yeah, definitely.
How does it? Okay, how was both? Yes.
Because now my W does the damage that I needed prior to the 2 items, and now my Q is better than it was.
A lot better. It's got 60% crit, and when it crits, it hits like a truck, right?
Yep.
Okay,
Absolutely.
4 items.
I mean, it just scales at that point.
It scales even better, yeah, 80% crit, and then 5 items were god, right? So, with Tristana, is the exact same thing. On 1 item, how do you do your damage?
The E.
The E. 2 items. Does anything change?
It's just still the E, I think.
Yeah, but does your E get any better?
Yes.
Wait, it does?
What's my second item? I mean,
It's PD.
Sorry.
Your second item is Phantom Dancer. Almost always.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, it doesn't get any
Not
better.
in this case, no.
Are your auto attacks doing anything right now?
No.
No. Okay, so is Tristana's second item a spike?
In this game, no.
No, in any game, pretty much no. That's why. That's why if you ever hear people talk about Tristana mid game, it's giga garbage. Because you bought 2,600 worth of shit and it didn't do anything, right?
That makes sense.
But when you buy the 3rd item,
Now
what changes?
I'm doing more damage.
Okay.
E's
with auto attacks,
better.
yeah, and your E is a little bit better. But which item do you have to buy?
I think it was Storm Razor.
That is
IE.
Infinity Edge. Because if you buy Storm Razor is less AD, right? But the same amount of crit. But your crit is worse because Infinity Edge enhances your crit, right? So your auto attacks are worse and your bomb is worse. In exchange for what?
Slowing or
right. The one auto attack slow. So is that worth? That's the question you have to ask yourself. Now that we think about it, there's no fucking way, right?
Yeah.
Right? We just traded away like our E damage and our auto attack damage for like a slow. No way, right? Yeah. And then what if you need to buy Lord Doms instead? What's the trade-off between that and Infinity Edge?
More armor penetration, but
okay. All right, so your E is stronger because it penetrates armor, but your auto attacks not so much unless you're hitting like tank or something, right? So you gotta think about these trade-offs when you buy your 3rd item, right? So when I say this Storm Razor, there's nothing we want out of this this shard. It's because why?
I'm not doing damage and I don't have my spike.
Yes,
we
don't.
It's Storm Razor.
Yes, we don't spike on the 3rd item. We get the slow play, but that's it. When we should be getting our auto attack play, right? Okay. So the 3rd item is usually when ADCs get to unlock their auto attack play, right? So when you press Q, for example, like say for example you have 3 items, you press Q on Jhin, he's dead. No bomb needed, right? But without the Infinity Edge, you press Q on Jhin, he's still alive, right? You press Q and your auto attack Jhin is not good enough. So definitely a major thing to think about. And I was gonna mention this, but I wanted to see if it happened in game because if you look at this Caitlyn build, you're gonna explain to me what went wrong here.
What was this game? Oh, this is the one I said can't Kate. This is the video. So let me look at the items. I only have Gale Force. I did Storm Razor. When Caitlyn already has enough range, I would say, or at least is one.
Storm Razor's. I think Storm Razor's fine. I guess you could say.
Okay. And then the next thing is Collector. Okay, where's her damage coming from?
So what do we know about? Yeah, where does the damage come from? That's the question.
It's Q. It's
the Q. The first few items is always abilities, okay? Yeah. And then at what item do we need a spike with auto attacks?
Infinity Edge.
Which item is that though? Right, Infinity Edge with
BF.
The like which number item? First, second, third item. Third item, right?
Oh, 3rd item. Yes.
Third item is spike. That's what I want you to think. 3rd item is spike. Okay. We want the Infinity Edge to hit like a truck.
Okay.
But what happened with the build?
So I built Gale, Storm, and my third one was Collector.
Okay, so what's the issue with this?
And I didn't get the spike.
We don't get the spike. Does the Collector help with Q?
No. I don't think. I mean,
well, technically,
to some extent, right?
Yeah, technically. But is it better than Infinity Edge?
Yeah, it's not as good.
Yes, exactly. And how does it help with ulti? It does, but it's probably equivalent to Infinity Edge. So you see, like Collector third would never make sense, right?
Okay.
And then and then what did you buy? What did you buy for it? Oh shit.
I bought Mortal Reminder.
Okay, so now we know that something is wrong with our
builds.
Yes, exactly. In terms of understanding how we do the damage, like sometimes the builds are fine. Like look at this. This is great. We do damage through Q. And look at this. This is fine too. Kraken rerolls lower doms. But we need to understand why, so we prevent some kind of like Storm Razor purchases, right? So so it prevents some kind of like builds like this, okay? So yeah, I think that's kind of like a something to think about, okay, when it comes to buying your items, I guess you could say. Also, we should talk about this, because I saw something very illegal here.
On my part or Jin's part?
Your part.
Okay. I'm gonna say the filler word, so I'm gonna try to avoid that.
No filler word. No filler word. If you use the filler word, you need to explain why it's overextended.
Okay, I don't know where.
No, we don't care about. It's not about where they are. It's about what they can do. Okay.
Oh, okay. It's what they. Okay. Nocturne and Pantheon can still ult.
Hold on. Let's back it up. This is a better picture right here.
Oh, death timers are. They're gonna respawn.
Yes. And then what are they gonna do?
Kill me.
Easily. Then they're gonna ulti, okay?
Okay, yeah.
So, is there any TP behind you? They have no TP, we're good. So, only ulti from the front. And then we're like, okay, if you want to hit this tower, are you good against Nocturne Pantheon ulti?
Not at all.
No way. Okay, so there you go. Perfect, right? So every time you go for a wave or a tower, you need to think this. You just take a look. Who is it that's coming for your ass? And are you good if they press the buttons?
Gotcha.
Okay, because if it's Nocturne without ulti, I don't give a shit, right? He can't do anything, right? But if it's Nocturne with ulti, we do care. We do care a lot, right? So yeah, we're just dead here because we stayed and they both ulti.
Exactly.
Exactly. So and we actually might lose Baron off that. Hopefully not, but
I think
team is cracked. Holy shit! Actually won just 4v5 without you. That's crazy. Oh nice, we're splitting here.
That's what I told you. Like we won this, but I didn't think it was on my accord.
Oh yeah, honestly, I have no idea how we're winning this.
I got carried.
It's crazy. I mean, you had some good fights in the mid game. I think there was a good stretch of like 5-10 minutes where it's perfect, right? It's just so happens that any kind of like mistakes, like what would just happen, are critical to the game. Like losing Baron, critical, right? We need to prevent those as much as possible, right? So.
Okay.
Here, I mean, Cho'Gath's unkillable, so I guess you just win. Okay, cool. Now, should we look at the Jinx one next or the Caitlyn one next?
Jinx, because I'm nowhere near as good as. I think I can't play Caitlyn at all.
Yeah, Caitlyn's a little bit difficult. Because the way she does damage is a little bit convoluted, right? Yeah. It's not natural, I think. Q is very natural, but once you get past the first item, it gets a little confusing, right? So. Absolutely. Let's watch this Jinx gameplay here though. Fast forward. I just want to see fights and stuff. Okay. There was a gank. Was this Shaco or something? What is this?
I think it is Shaco. Yeah.
Very nice. We didn't die. That was really good. It's lit. Did you hit him with a zap or what? That was lit.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
We had the flash. That's fine. Totally fine. Okay, now we have a flash.
Do you think that was necessary?
Oh yeah, no. We probably have the flash. He put the box behind us. Unless you really want to try and like use heal to kind of like finagle your way out. I mean, you can do that too, but. This is fine. Okay.
Whichever's easiest.
Because what happens? Actually, maybe it's not fine. Oh no, it is fine. It's fine. I got confused. It's Graves top and Poppy jungle. Yeah. So because Shaco does some crazy shit like that, what can Poppy do?
Knock me into the box.
Sorry, Poppy's on your team. Poppy's your jungler.
Sorry, ask the question again. Please.
Sorry, this topic might be a little bit advanced right now, but
maybe.
And you bait their jungler. What does that mean for your team?
My team can make plays.
Yes.
My jungler's here.
Yes, exactly.
Their jungler's here.
Who specifically can make plays? Which role on the team?
Will probably have a better chance at.
Sorry, Graves is the top laner.
Well,
let's think about, okay, if their jungle gank spot, which role on our team can respond?
If their jungle gank spot, which role can? Poppy's on the other side of the map, so mid.
Our no. Roll. Like So if Zed, how does Zed respond? Let's go with that. You said mid. How does Zed respond here?
Roam.
But he's getting pushed in.
He can't then.
Okay, so it doesn't make sense. It's not mid, right?
Yeah.
What can Poppy do if she sees Shaco bot?
I mean, like at this moment, I would say nothing. She's on the other side of the map.
Well, what's there to get on the other side of the map?
Oh, she can get Rift Herald or,
okay,
or their jungle.
If it was up, right, their jungle, Crab. What about ganking other lanes?
She can gank top.
Yeah, she can gank top. She can gank mid, right? She has all these options now.
Yeah.
Right? But if she doesn't see Shaco, she can't do that. Right? So, if you bait a roll down bot, then your counterpart can respond. So, if you bait Echo bot, Zed can do something.
Yes.
Right? So, that's kind of the idea. So, I said it's a little advanced because you don't really need it. Don't worry about this for now, but just know that you getting away from that gank is really good, right? So, baiting gank is good. But you zapping him here is not good. How come? Even though you hit him with the damage, it's not good.
I can't use it for in lane for a while.
Well, what do we just talk about?
Most of my damage is from my W.
No. What we did 10 seconds ago, not like a few minutes ago.
10 seconds? Poppy can do or make a play at top or jungle.
Yes, the more time Shaco wastes doing this means the more time your jungle can do something.
You're saying because I scared him, I didn't allow for Poppy to do or capitalize on that or
she's
do something about it.
She's already doing something, but you could give her double the time.
Give her more.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah, because Shaco's fucking grieving, right? Gotcha. So you told him you knew he was here, so he laughed. It was like, oh, Shaco's bad man. He's still here. He's still here. But now he's gonna go do the crab, right? So, okay. What is happening here? Okay, you're gonna tell me why this doesn't make any sense.
I walked into Caitlyn.
Let's back it up. I'm gonna back it up.
Yep.
So we see full context.
Yep. I have no W to slow or help.
True, but you it's up in like 1 second.
Oh, Zyra used her
exactly.
So there's no counter or there's no plays they're done. Okay.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is. Okay, so if there is a thing to work on in laning phase, what does it seem to be?
The PvP matchup.
Yes, exactly. You need to look at both supports and say important abilities. Okay, and obviously Soraka is just gonna heal. Yeah. So if you don't hit her with the Zyra root, we're losing. Yep. Right? So the instant Zyra misses root, we gotta stop. But somehow we keep going, right? And we're gonna lose all our health and they're just gonna heal. And you're gonna be upset. So and if you fast forward, that's exactly what's happening, right? Oh, she actually took some damage here somehow. Let me see. Oh, she got hit by a root! Oh no, she didn't. Wait, what?
I think it's
she took damage from a plant? Are you serious?
Yeah, Zyra is
That's crazy, bro.
I hate matching against Zyra. Like
that's crazy, bro.
Man, I don't know.
That's crazy, bro. Okay,
I've seen Zyras with like Dark Harvest too, and it's just whoa.
she killed the Soraka.
Yeah,
you see that, bro? Holy shit, that's so funny. What the fuck?
Crazy.
Nice. Oh, you hit her with the zap. Look at this. Check it out. This is why Jinx damages zap, right? Check it out. Now, is she dying or what?
Yep.
She's fucking dying, right? Yep. Oh, nice dodge. Oh, she's dying. She just hit her with the second one. Oh, you're so good. You're so good. Let's go. Is she dead or what?
I hope.
No, you gotta run. Don't die to her. It's fucking... Of course she's dead, bro. Of course she's dead. Look at that. So, did you kill her with zap or what?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's how important Jinx zap is, okay?
Okay. Yep.
And then we base here because you're afraid of jungle, I guess?
Always.
I think it's fine. Yeah, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. You should be afraid of jungle there.
Yeah.
Okay, there's like a fight going on here. Let's just watch this. I don't know what is happening here, but that was a fat root. Too bad we can't find too much. Soraka is dead as hell. This is lit. And then just try to prevent Caitlyn from going over the wall.
You'll love this play.
Oh!
Yeah, I remember this play. It was so crazy. I gave her props for it too.
Hell yeah. It's lit. It's lit.
I remember that play.
Very nice. Very nice. Okay, fast forward. This game is going well. Holy shit. It's lit. Fast forward, fast forward, fast forward, fast forward. So it seems like the big thing in lane is very much the 2v2. Seems to me. Oh wow, she dodged that. Feels bad. Zyra? Hello? What the fuck?
Yeah, she walks out.
Okay. We gotta talk about this.
Please.
What do you think I'm gonna say in this fight?
Let
me just say this Caitlyn is dead.
Really?
After she used that, she's dead.
Why do you say that though? Because
why do I say that?
Because I mean, Zyra threw out her ult, and there's not much for Caitlyn to walk away from. I mean, I mean, she doesn't have to walk far to dodge the ult.
True.
And I felt like after the ult and she walks away, I feel like I used all of my abilities and
oh wait, hold up. You used all your abilities. You just said that, right?
Yeah. Like I used Q.
Well, Q's not an ability.
I try to use E, and then I thought to myself I could use W once she's locked, but I mean I didn't get the lock on.
Okay, remind me. How does Jinx do damage?
W.
And?
Q.
No. Q does no damage before 3 items, right? Isn't that what we said? Yep. It's just supplementary stuff, damage, right? You told me the other one was
her E or yeah.
Include her E. Okay, I mean her E.
Oh, the other. You mean my ult?
Ulti. Okay.
I thought I was gonna miss it.
Well, here's the thing. How do you combo into your ulti?
I would try to root her, stun her with the E, and then ult.
There's another way.
Zyra roots her.
There's another way.
Oh damn. W.
Yes. Okay.
Oh. So W then immediately ult.
Okay. If you watch this, yep. Okay. Tell me, how is she dead? You tell me.
I W here.
And then what?
And then ult.
And then beautiful. Okay. So here's the thing. If you're playing Tristana, it's fucking brainless. You're gonna jump in, press E, and ulti her, right?
Yeah.
But with Jinx, you didn't realize that the damage is W and ulti. So look at you guys hitting her for 10 years, and how come you can't kill her?
Yeah.
We didn't press W or ulti, right? So of course you're not doing any damage, right?
Yeah.
So this. If there is a Jinx thing to focus on, it's this. Okay. You need to hit W and ulti. She's dead anyways, thank God. Oh, fat ulti. Oh no, Zed got him anyways. Oh my God, he got rooted. Oh, you healed him. Oh, yeah. Nice heal.
It's crazy.
Oh, Zyra had the heal.
Yeah.
What?
I remember us.
What the fuck?
Weird. I think it was like 2 heals in lane.
I
didn't notice it until after.
What the hell? Whatever. But yeah, that's the idea. Okay, I think that's what I want you to kind of
Absolutely.
I think it's one of the takeaways is figuring out how you do your damage. That was insane.
Thank you.
Insane.
She does though.
No way.
Yeah, she does.
No way. You didn't zap her? No.
Zyra stopwatched, and I was like, no. I messaged her. I was like, you couldn't have just stopwatched after taking the hit.
No, she did take the hit.
Nah, I thought it went. Wait, did it?
Yeah, she took the hit and then she hourglassed.
Oh, you're right. Wow, that's crazy. I thought this whole time I took the hit. Man.
First of all, let's talk about ideas. What happens if you get away from this this Aurelia? Who gets unlocked on your team?
Graves.
Who gets the response? Graves, because he's a top laner. Yeah. And what did he just ping?
Asking for assistance and is on the way.
To where? What is that? Yeah, Rift Tower, right? So if you get away from this, we win the game, right? Pretty much, we're winning the game. I want you to think this is the easiest way to win the game, like pulling people to your lane, and then your team gets free shit. Okay.
Oh, so, you're saying like make Aurelia's efforts like useless? Or
yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that Graves gets free shit. Okay? And this is the fastest way to win the game, tied with just killing them at this elo. The higher elo you go, you can't just kill them. Okay?
Okay.
But at this elo, you can in fact just kill him. Like at Caitlyn, you should have killed. Okay, these are the 2 fastest ways to win the game. Okay, and then this is the crazy part. Okay, all you had to do to beat this Aurelia is hit what?
W.
W, okay? But the crazy part is, did you even try?
Not at all.
We didn't even try to hit W, right? So this is something's wrong with our Jinx gameplay, and I think it's just you gotta hit the W. Okay, we gotta think about hitting the W. I don't even know if you were looking for it there, but
I wasn't. Whenever I'm in a situation like someone's really close to me, I just think auto as much, and then whoever can come can clean up the rest.
right. Check it out. There's a very specific time for you to hit her. When is it?
When Zyra.
Perfect, right? So you already know. So if you're looking for it, I think you'll be able to hit these, okay?
Oh my god, it's literally like right in front of my eyes.
Right. Now you know though. Now you know. Oh, we already talked about this one. We already talked about this one. How come you can't walk up?
There's 3 of them. Not and I don't
support,
mean
right?
anything.
You're instantly dead here,
me.
right?
Yeah.
Unless you trap her on the tower, zap into ulti. There's nothing to do here.
That's
We missed it. We missed the zap already. It's kind of doomed. And we didn't trap. It's fine. Oh, we got a trade kill. Wait, it's probably not bad. Honestly, it's not bad. So you know what? I think it's fine. Okay, as long as you are like ready to fight. Fuck it. Oh, this is a fat ulti. I saw it. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Clean shot. And the Shaco gangs top, and you guys push, and you get the dragon. Good. Oh, never mind. Is Puppy AFK? What the fuck? Oh, Puppy's dead. Okay, I see. That's fine. You guys went mid.
In that situation, do we just do like do I do dragon or just like wait till the jungler says dragon?
You can do the dragon because
Okay.
the jungle's help, right? So why not do the dragon?
Oh, you're right. Maybe because I didn't see it at that split. Okay,
Right.
that
As
makes
long
sense.
as Zyra plants can take it, I'm down. But if you think you can't win the fight or whatever, then don't. But I'm pretty sure we can. So it's fine though. You don't have to do dragon here. But what I do want to say is we can talk about some macro stuff here.
Please.
Right?
Yeah.
So what do we think about hitting this tower? Oh, nice zap by the way.
Thank you. I want gold.
Well, okay, and then the next thing we should think about is what? Is probably the mid game habit we need to implement.
Okay. Think about where or what can kill me.
I want you to think who is coming and how are they gonna do it.
Shaco could come.
Yep.
He turns invisible or has already placed a box behind me and just kills me.
And then Aurelia and Soraka are top. So there's Shaco and what? Caitlyn, right?
Caitlyn, yeah.
So do we care about Caitlyn? Not at all, right?
Yeah.
Literally 0. Literally negative. There's no way she's coming. Okay, Shaco, what are you gonna do when he pops up?
Cry. Dude, I don't know actually, because I would think that I would try to E where I'm walking. And then hopefully he walks into it and move.
Down. So if that's your plan, you can go for it, okay? But you need to be able to think about this stuff every single time. Okay? You need to get the gears turning about this stuff. Okay? Don't think about hitting the tower. That's brainless. Right? It's you want to hit the tower, who's gonna show up and how did they do it? Right? So yeah, you're right. Shaco's gonna pop up behind you, put a box down. Are you good? Is the question. I would say yes. We got put down traps, and then Zyra's gonna eat him and stuff. Like, look at this, right? Did Shaco and Caitlyn show up?
Yes, but
this is exactly it's exactly how we predicted it.
Okay.
So this is how you can not overextend, so to speak. I hate that word, honestly. It's like,
dude, I mean, my friends
it's a garbage buzzword. Yeah, exactly. That's the low elo. Like, oh, we were just too aggressive there. No, you guys are just fucking inting, right? So, I personally hate those words. I think it's misleading. Right? It doesn't fix the issue. Okay.
I feel the same.
Yeah, they're misleading.
Maybe I'm just. You can tell me your thoughts about it, but whenever I tell my friends like you guys are just inting, they take it harder than like you
guys are overextended or something. Yeah, like the buzzword.
Like you're gonna die or something. Like,
oh my god,
it's hard, man.
The honest, I'm just not saying it. I don't care. let him die, bro. It's whatever.
Fair.
I don't mind. So yeah, let's fast forward.
Okay.
So we're in the beginning here. We're staying good. That's good. And we just chilling. Don't hit the tower, right?
Yep. Don't
hit the tower unless you're ready. Nice zap. But we are. Oh my god, really? Actually missed. No way. That's insane. Okay.
She,
Oh, this is awkward. We gotta not die here. Wow. That was scary. Aurelia's killing you, by the way, if you
Easily.
Yeah,
She's the hero on their team.
You need to be scared of this guy. This guy's fucking never dying. Okay, we need to talk about this. Okay. This whole time, what do you keep trying to do?
Do damage.
With what? With like fucking auto attacks, right?
Yeah.
So let's watch this, okay? I want you... Okay, how much damage did you do? How much damage did you do? Sorry, I should say. Okay, let's keep watching. The zap. Relevant, right?
Way more.
It's relevant.
Yep.
Okay, let's keep watching. Okay, this auto attack on Soraka is not bad, but we're dying for it, right? So I want you to think in these fights, what are you really looking for?
Do damage without consequence.
Right, but on Jinx specifically. Sorry, I should clarify.
E or W.
Yes, E, W, and what? Ulti. Okay, I want you to focus on that. It's not that you should never auto attack. I mean, if they're in your face, you can hit them, right? It's that's not where your mind should be, right? So yeah, we need to be thinking about W and E and ulti. So if you look at it here, right? Do you have W and E?
No.
So it's just ulti, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, is that an ulti target? It looks like an ulti target, but somehow we're like walking up and dying. So yeah, I want you to kind of think about that when you're playing Jinx, okay? You need to find a way to land W and E and ulti before 3 items. Once you hit 3 items, then you could be auto attack focused, okay?
Okay.
Otherwise, your auto attacks are not getting any reward here. Fast forward. This guy's killing us. Holy shit.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you have to trap yourself. Oh, nice flash. And you try to trap yourself, but he kills you. Wow. He is so strong. That was actually not bad by you, but he actually just fucked you up. What the hell?
I tried stalling as much as I could.
He's too strong. I like the attempt. The attempt is really good. Okay. If anything, this guy's just randomly strong. Don't worry about that. Okay. Let's fast forward. Yeah. You can't really kill that guy. Okay. Really is faker, by the way. Oh, fat zap into ulti. Oh no. Okay, good. He's still dead. But that's interesting, right? You like didn't know you could ulti until like after.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I didn't think they could kill him as quick.
Okay, just think that zap into ulti is a classic on Jinx, alright? Because max range zap is max range ulti damage, if you didn't know.
I didn't. Actually, hold on. What?
That's like a Jinx specific thing.
Okay.
Fast forward. Oh yeah. Okay, we gotta stop hitting the tower. Or we gotta stop getting the wave if you are going to do what's it called? Yeah, every time you want the wave, I want you to think they will force on you. Are you okay? Okay?
Okay.
And it's not a vague they. It's not like missing people. It's specifically Aurelia, Soraka, and who's the third guy?
Shaco.
Shaco's dead. Who's their millionaire? I'm forgetting. Echo.
Yeah.
Aurelia, Echo, and Soraka.
Okay.
So cut out Soraka. We don't care. Echo and Aurelia. Are we good?
I can't fight them, so
Yeah, we are not good. Not good. Aurelia's gonna kill a minion. We're dead, right? So you need to run up. If you see Aurelia, you need to run up. Oh, we're dead, right? Because we didn't run up. So she's gonna dash to a minion, get next to you, right? So that's kind of the idea. Okay, it's not necessarily just vague missing people. It's a very specific person or peoples, and with very specific abilities, right? Because I think this happens to you way too often, right? In the mid game, at least. What do you think?
Oh, I wanted all. She gets away in this. I did this, and then I didn't.
Oh, nice try. Good try. But yeah, I think that's kind of your number one mid game issue. I think. What do you think?
So like, the same thing that you keep telling me is like, who can punish me for doing whatever I do, or doing whatever I intend to do. Right.
How are they gonna punish you every time you want something, right?
Yep.
And it's like, think of it as like not punish, but like how are they gonna force? Because not necessarily punish. They could be inting, right? Okay. Let's say for example, that Aurelia is gonna force on you on the wave, and your whole team is like in this bush next to you, or you're ready with traps, so she can't Q you, and she has no flash. You can get the wave, no problem. She's gonna force on you, but you can still do it.
Gotcha.
So don't think of it as a punish. Think of it as like they're gonna force. Okay.
Okay.
Because at this elo, they'll probably force when they see you, no matter what. So that Echo's gonna ulti. Oh, Monka S. Oh, you're dead. You guys gotta run, or you can't. No one can kill Aurelia. You can't kill this guy. Don't even try. Yeah.
No.
So like, how do I know you can't kill her?
She's already clapping their ass. Why would they?
Not necessarily.
She's full health. Oh, my W's gone.
Yes. So do we have any damage?
So no damage. Yet.
Do we have an auto attack play?
No, we don't have 3 items.
We don't have 3 items. There you go. 0 damage.
Yep.
No one can kill her, right? That's the quick maths right there. So check it out. You try and hit her for like 2 auto attacks. Impossible. So yeah, that's how you can do the quick maths. Okay. To know if you can kill someone or not. Based off your items, it determines on how you do damage. Like, did you see that? Your ulti you had an ulti play right there. That was lit.
Yeah.
Did you kill someone or what with ulti?
Yep, definitely.
10 out of 10. Oh, we're kind of dying here. Zap kills her. Right? Literally. Did you kill him with Zap or what?
No.
No.
Look at this.
It gets away too. You let her kill you. So sad. You let her kill you. No. Okay. What do we know? What do we know about Jinx now?
Most of the damage is W.
And E, right? So right here when you're standing here, I want you to be thinking I need a trap. Not auto attack. Yeah, auto attack, 0 brain power. Okay, auto attack is 0 brain power. Okay. Do not even think about auto attack. You need to be focused on the other parts of the PvP. The abilities. Honestly, you don't even need to focus on auto attack ever again until 3 items and more. Okay, so this is the issue, right? If she is hella dead, that's 1,000 gold. But that's 1,000 gold. That's almost 3 items, right? Oh my god, you would be 1,200 off Infinity Edge if you got that.
Yeah.
So it was winnable, but we didn't get it, so it feels bad. It's not winnable.
So it feels bad.
If you got that though, you actually had a chance of winning the game, right? Because now you can kill Aurelia with auto attack play into Jinx passive. But yeah, it's not playable. No, probably not playable. Fat ulti maybe?
No.
Nah, we gotta run. We're dead.
This is super hard.
Oh, zap into ulti. You didn't ulti?
Yeah, you know when you.
Oh my goodness! My goodness! See, I think that's just honestly okay. If you want to work on Jinx stuff, if you play Jinx, I want you to work on Jinx stuff.
Funny story. Before this season, I solely played Jinx, and then I just recently played Tristana because it's less brain power, I guess.
Oh, right. It is definitely easier to play Tristana, I think. But I definitely want to play Jinx more. Yeah, I think Jinx is good. I think you're already on your way to doing well. You just need to shift your focus a little bit, right? When it comes to the PvP, right? Focus on W and ultis. Nice, that was a kill. Check it out. How did we kill this guy? We didn't hit Zap.
No, we just.
This is a benchmark
to the face. I mean, I have 3. No, I have 2 items and then armor.
2.5, right?
2.5, yeah.
So not bad. This is like somewhat decent on squishies. Okay, if you have 3 items, you're like killing super quick. Okay, so
is it? I have a quick question. Is it usually between 2 and 3 items that like?
No, it depends on the champion.
Okay.
So Caitlyn 2 items, dog. Tristana 2 items, dog. Jinx 2 item is not bad.
Okay.
Because Rune Splash with crit is like pretty good, right? So yeah, it very much depends on the champion, right? Cog 2 items, God. All right.
Yep.
For example, what else is there? Vayne 2 items, pretty good, right? Because the attack speed helps with her W procs, right? So she does in fact get a spike, right? So very much is a champion by champion basis. So Jinx mid game is actually considered not bad, I think. Not bad at all. So yeah, I think Jinx is pretty good. You can keep playing her, but I do think once you get past the okay, now you know you need to land W in order to do damage stuff. Then it's like, okay, we need to not die, going for waves or the tower, and your mid game is fixed for the most part, right? Oh, that was W into ulti right there. It's just that was a clone, so
yeah,
feels bad.
I felt so bad. I W'd first, and I wanted to ulti before the W. Thinking I could do W and ult.
You are walking towards this guy, Monka S. W? Okay, not bad. We can't get her, can we?
No.
W again? Holy shit, it's lit. You hit a Shaco, by the way. Nah, we're dead. So, yeah, I think we're just a little bit behind. A little bit behind. But yeah, I want you to think the auto attacks are not the play unless you have 3 items. Oh no!
What did you see?
Oh no.
Excuse me.
No. What did you buy here?
Oh, BF.
Oh,
so let me ask you this: is it always
no.
better to finish the item before?
You tell me.
I mean, the way you're reacting, I think it's better to finish the item.
Well, I want you to explain it though. I want you to be able to explain it.
I think it'd be better to finish the item because I have a bigger spike than just having several components.
Yes, and what's the spike? What's included in the spike?
In I think crit. I don't know.
Yep, crit. Yep.
And then more attack damage than.
Yep, more attack damage, and what else? What is this
armor
item
pen,
actually do?
armor pen.
The actual item itself, the actual item, right?
Yep.
So now you know why you definitely should have finished the item before buying the sword, before building Infinity Edge, right?
Yeah.
Because it's almost like you didn't buy anything in this amount of money, right?
Yeah.
It's like, sure, the 80 is like not irrelevant, but compared to what we could have, it's pretty bad, right? So, yeah. We're just dead here. Yeah. You still can't auto attack, right? Remember? We're at 2 items. This is not a real thing to go for, so to speak. So yeah, we're just dead to Echo. Yeah, the game's a little bit hard. But
oh yeah, it really is. As you can tell, the rest of
this game's
like,
pretty hard. So yeah, what do you think? What do you think are the most important things to kind of work on after today? What are you gonna focus on?
So, in terms of what I should focus on, I think I gotta know my PvP match or know what is gonna kill me, and then once I know what can kill me, then I can punish.
Okay, so let's say in laning phase, let's split into laning and out of lane. How about that? So in lane, what you just said, let's come up with a habit to actually focus on that in game. So every time you hit a minion, I want you to look at the 2v2.
Okay.
And look at support. Sorry, let's not make it vague. Every time you hit the minion in lane, I want you to look at both supports. And when you see these supports, naturally you should think of their abilities. Okay, so I want you to look at both supports. So let's go back to our other game, and I want you to think. I'm looking at both supports here. Like, okay, he's still got a stun. Right? This whole time, it doesn't matter if things are happening or not. You need to be looking at Pantheon, right? And of course, you also should be looking at the map. But for now, this is the habit we're gonna build. Okay, is you hit a minion, you look at this enemy support for the stun.
Okay.
Oh, did you see that? What did Drevin just do?
He threw his javelin or what? I don't know what.
His Q, right? Yeah. So now he has no combo on level 2, right? Yep. So these are the things you need. This is how you notice this kind of stuff, right? You're watching both supports. Okay. Watching both supports. Okay, we just chilling. Driving Q's back up on the next wave, right? Okay. We're just chilling. You farming these minions at the tower, you can do it, no problem. Okay, I mean, miss cannons, whatever. So we're just watching. Oh, he's in the bush. That's suspicious. Okay, he's out of the bush, right? So you see, like, the whole time, we're just watching these dudes. Okay, and then we'll get to the point where he's about to stun the Draven, right? Yeah. He's watching these dudes. Seems good. Oh, Draven's trying to bait it. I see. Seems good. Okay, if he baits it, I'm going to go on Jhin, right? That's what I'm thinking. Oh, okay. It's a win, right? Yeah. But, yeah, so we got to instantly go, right? So the whole time, we're prepared. Okay. Does that kind of make sense?
Yep.
And if we're the ones with like the hook and stuff, like Zyra root, then when they miss, you gotta stop. Right? Okay. Stuff like that. Okay. And then, okay, out of lane. Or sorry, to recap, in lane, every time you're hitting minions, you need to look at the supports.
Yep.
Okay, out of lane.
Whatever I intend to do, find out or know how they can force.
Let's say, who's coming? Let's do that.
Okay.
So let's say you want to hit the tower. Every time you want to hit the tower or push a wave. So we're gonna do 2 habits here. Okay. Every time we hit the wave, who's coming? And just like how when you look at this enemy support, you know what their abilities do. When you say who's coming, you know what their abilities do, right?
Okay.
So if you say Shaco's coming, he's gonna do the Q behind you, put a box down, right? When you say Aurelia's coming, she's gonna Q to a minion. If you say Yasuo's coming, the fan favorite, he's gonna dash through all the minions to get to you, right? Yeah. So who's coming? All right, and then every time you hit the tower, it's the same thing. Who's coming? Right?
Gotcha. So every time I hit the wave, think who's coming or what ability with that champ.
Yep.
And not just wave tower too.
Yep.
Okay.
And let's say I have an example for you. Actually, let's do the example right now. Before we go on to team fighting stuff. So I have this Ashe game here, right? This should be it. No, it's not it. It's the one before that right here. Okay, and then fast forward, and I'm gonna hit the tower. I'm gonna show you what's happening here. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is context, right? We're hitting a tower here. It's like Thresh plus whatever. I'll wait. We'll go for the next tower. Okay. We'll make things clear on the next tower. Hopefully. Oh, this is not the fight. Oh, this is the wrong one. Okay, this is it. This is the one. Okay, this is the context. Okay, here we go. People are dying left and right.
Yeah.
Okay. So we see death timers. It's Ezreal Xerath, right?
Yes.
Okay. Can you hit the tower?
It's just Ezreal and Xerath. So,
yep.
I think so. I mean, Ezreal,
down.
The most damage he can do is probably Q and ult, and then Xerath, ult, and his.
Right. I'm pretty sure we can hit. Oh, you see Xerath top? You see that?
Oh, now you absolutely.
Oh, now we Giga hitting the tower, right?
Okay.
Okay, who's coming next? Thresh and Graves, right?
Yes.
Okay, Thresh, Graves, Xerath. How do they do it? There's only one way they can do it.
Thresh hooks.
Yes, only way is Thresh hook, right? In fact, Thresh is gonna hook. How are you gonna stop it? I'm gonna tell you right now. Thresh is gonna go for a hook. How do you beat it?
I mean, heal from the speed.
Yes, that I like. That was really quick. You figured that out, right? Yeah. Right here. He's gonna go for a flash hook. Ready? Easy.
Oh, you did it. Oh, so, that's crazy.
So how far in advance do we know this? Can we know this? How many seconds?
Pretty quick. As long as you know what can kill you.
Well, how far ago do we know that it's gonna be a Thresh hook from base?
When Thresh responded.
Yeah, when he's dude, we know it from fucking here, 20 seconds, right? After we know that Xerath is top, we know it's okay. Only play is Thresh from base right now, right? Flash hook, right? The whole time. That's how much I want you to build this up, is you can get to this point. Okay, not necessarily the flash hook part, but the part where Thresh is coming from base. Thresh and Graves from base, it's a lantern flash flay, right? That's what I want you to be thinking. Because when you think of these champions, you'll naturally think of how they force eventually. Okay, like the more you think of Thresh, I mean, I died to flash flay lantern like 1,000 times, and then now I'm like, okay, when I see Thresh, it's a flash flay lantern angle, right? So yeah, that's what I want you to. That's what I want you to think of, right? So we're getting away here because they're inting, right? He's just dead, and now you can see how we can properly hit the tower, right? Because this is when people see this, right? Let's back it up. Sorry. Where is it? Did I go backwards or forwards? I'm gonna go confused.
I think you went backwards.
When people see this, they're like, "Oh my god, overextended or something," right? It's not overextended. Overextended is like they can catch it. They can punish us, so to speak. What we're doing is illegal. But if we're ready for the hook, the flash hook is not, right? Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like if I believe my heal will beat Thresh flash hook, this is not overextended. If I believe that my heal can't beat flash hook, or I don't even know the flash hook is coming, then it is overextended, right? It's like a difference in intent almost, because a gold player that didn't know the hook is coming is gonna get hit every time. Even a diamond player, honestly, is not gonna know the hook's coming and they're gonna get hit. Then they're like, oh shit, overextended, right? It's just buzzwords, right? You could have had a way out, for example, right? So,
okay. But you know that you can get out.
Exactly. You need to know you can get out. That's the key difference. If you have no clue, it's just inting, okay? Yep. So it's really important for the mid game, because I think there are too many instances where this is happening to you. But once you can work on this, all those will be fixed. So, and then let's do the last one, team fighting. So a lot of things we can work on, but as long as you can split it up into laning, macro, and team fighting, I think you can work on this stuff. So what's something to work on for team fighting?
The first thing that comes out to my head is like looking for plays.
Okay, and what kind of plays?
You say 90% plays, but that's what I like for sure plays.
But like in regards to like what we saw today, is there anything?
So when I have Jarvan or Panth as like the two supports, look for Pantheon to stun, and then I can start doing things or start doing damage, or Jarvan wait for him to like get his knock up or something like that.
Well, I think that was more of a laning issue, right?
Oh yeah, you're right. It is laning. It's not team fighting. You're right.
Because there was let's watch some fights here and see where is that fight? There's a very specific like this for example.
Yeah.
Remember, what did we say about this?
Graves and Poppy can get rift.
True, but the actual fighting itself. This is like
as long as I can stall, it's fine. I guess. I don't see. My thing is, I don't see that as a team fighting. I just think this is like 1v1.
Okay. Let's just think of it as like skirmishing then. I guess you could say.
Okay.
Because skirmishing team fighting is pretty. I think for you was gonna be the same stuff you need to work on. Okay. So like, what was the issue with this one? We could have we could have won this, right?
I could have W'd.
Yes. W'd. Okay. Yeah. And the fact that we didn't even think the W is the issue, right? Okay. So if there is if there is a thing to work on for skirmishing or fighting on Jinx, it's what?
W.
Yeah, we can focus on landing W into ulti, or W into W, E, and R. Any combination of. Okay. Any combination of these three, we need to hit. So, that's kind of like the main goal. For Tristana, was there anything to look at for team fighting? What do you think? Seemed pretty decent, right? Let me see. This is unfortunate. Let's not worry about that. See with Tristana, you weren't losing because of team fighting, right? Why were you losing?
Because I didn't consider what could kill me.
Yeah, who's coming? You didn't know who's coming, right? Yeah. Who is coming? Who is coming? Is there any fighting that you actually lost? I actually don't think so. It's actually the same thing, right? Okay, I mean this guy. Yeah. I don't know what happened here. To be honest, I don't know. What do you think? You try to kill her before she kills you?
I
don't know. Don't worry about it. Let's pretend we didn't see that again. Okay. So like this fight was great. Like look, like this was amazing. By the way, 10 out of 10. I like that a lot. And like this part was good too. Like the fights were pretty. Like, I don't even think there were too many major issues, right? Yeah. Looked pretty good. And then, like, Jin killed you, but you got the kill. It's fine, right? Mm-hmm. And then we talked about build stuff. Dude, like, look, is the fighting kind of lit or what? On Tristana. Okay. Seems kind of good, right?
It's easy. It's, yeah.
See, this is, like, actually, the only times you died were they're ulting you when you're hitting tower and stuff, right? Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's
is that related to the macro?
Oh, like, for sure, right? Okay. Check it out. We talked about this, right? Hit the tower. Who's coming?
Okay.
Who's coming?
And
look at the spawn. The spawn timers.
Every time I hit the wave tower, I think who's coming. Okay.
Yeah, who's coming? Okay. So who's coming in this case? Pantheon Nocturne. Okay. So Pantheon Nocturne is coming, by the way. Okay. So ready?
And
okay, you're like, okay, fuck it. We gotta leave. Okay. Pantheon Nocturne is coming. Okay. Mm-hmm. Like, oh, okay, they're still coming.
Just leave.
You know what? Fuck it. Let me just get the camp while we're at it, right? Yeah. They've been coming the whole time, by the way, right?
Yeah.
So where are they by now? They're like right next to you, right? Yep. You can actually see it right here. Ready?
Yep. Right there.
Right there. I saw it. Up there, right? You saw that?
Yeah.
Yeah. They were running at you the whole time. Mm-hmm. So I'm pretty sure if you know they're coming, you're not gonna stop for the chickens. Okay. Mm-hmm. So, and then all this is whatever, and you push ball. This is really good. You actually push ball all the way. It's really good. Wow, Tristana actually had no fighting issues, besides knowing the 2v2 matchup ideas, right? So if anything, if you want to work on fighting stuff, don't worry about fighting stuff on Tristana. I would worry about fighting stuff on Jinx. Yeah. Okay. So, but on Tristana, I would worry way more about the not dying mid game to pushing the wave and hitting the tower. Okay.
So Tristana's mid game is ash track.
Actually, dog. It's so bad. It's so bad.
Gotcha.
Holy shit. Yeah, your auto attacks are actually gonna do nothing, and your bomb did not get any better after one item, right? So yeah, Tristana is like a race to get the 3 items so you can actually do damage with Q. right?
And Jinx is like 2.5.
Yep, two. You can start looking for auto attack plays, but really, ideally 3, right? So, make sense?
Absolutely.
Awesome. You have a good idea on what you need to work on and how to do it?
In terms of what you said, like the habits, every time I hit a minion in lane, look at both supports.
Yes,
Then,
yes.
And then you said every time I hit the wave or tower, think who's coming or what ability.
Yes, exactly. Who is coming?
Just those 2 is what I'm getting at. And then in terms of the items, I really want to work on that too. Just remember, or items and abilities, know what does the damage.
Yes, exactly.
And then build upon that.
Right. We're building items for those specific plays, right? We're building all these crit items, our auto attacks are lit, right? So makes sense, right?
Yeah, it does.
Good. Any last questions before we call it?
I might have to ask for another round to see if I can get further, but like just, I mean, you think it's just focusing on those 2 things, and then I would be able to at least climb?
Oh, for sure. I mean, if you can do everything we talked about today, that's like it's already insane, right? Yeah. But it's not easy to work on this stuff. I want you to think like, it's like these habits are here to build. You won't see progress day by day, but you'll see progress over weeks.
Okay, gotcha.
Right? Because the idea is that you will get to the point where you can do it without thinking.
It's supposed to be habitual.
Yes. Like when I'm like, for example, you saw my example, right? When I'm hitting the tower, I'm like thinking, okay, it's gonna be thresh from base in 20 seconds. I'm thinking already 20 seconds in advance as I'm hitting the tower, right? While also dodging all of Ezreal's skills without thinking, right? That's just habits built on top of each other over the years, right? Where I can do that all without thinking. What I need to focus on is thresh, and then like you get to the point where an LCS player can do that without thinking. He's like, he already has heal for thresh hook prepared. He's thinking, okay, do they have TPs behind me, and how can we counter? And also, like, you know, they're thinking even more stuff, right? So it doesn't stop, but we want to get to the point where we can do what we talked about today on autopilot.
Gotcha.
Right, that's the goal. That's
everything in autopilot. Gotcha.
Yes.
Or what we talked about today specifically.
Right, like there's no way you should miss the zap and ulti on that Caitlyn there, for example. Right, when she's like stuck, trying to get back to her tower. Remember that when Zyra ultied her?
Yep, and then I should have W'd but I didn't at all.
Yes, exactly. And on the Aurelia, there's no way that we don't hit the W there and we get away. I'm pretty sure we can get away, right? Yeah. Stuff like that is really important because I think that is just randomly losing you games. So it's like this game we didn't really get to. All you got to do this game was learn the champion. If that makes any sense, right? With the Tristana games, what you got to learn was, okay, they're forcing on you when you go for waves and towers, right? With Jinx, we didn't even get there yet, right? So,
gotcha. Okay, understood. Yeah, I'll try to work on those habits and make it
right. I would say 2 champs or less. If you're getting giga bored, honestly, you could play like something else as well. But I do want you to remember. I do want you to kind of recognize the difference between your Tristana gameplay and your Jinx gameplay.
Okay.
Right. It was like your Tristana gameplay was like 1 step above Jinx because you could already do the damage. With Jinx, we're missing damage, so we gotta fix that first, right?
Okay.
So
like I have a better understanding of Triss than I do of Jinx.
Right. Instinctive understanding, I guess you could say. Habitual understanding, even, right? Okay. You play it more naturally, for sure. So.
Gotcha. All right. I'll keep that in mind and just stick with those 2.
Right.
I'm perfectly fine with playing those 2 champs.
Honestly, like you were like playing Saber or something. This is good too, right? Saber is super simple, right? Oh, yeah. Super. How simple is Saber? There's only one play the whole game.
Yeah, just cue to the
The build is super brainless too. You just build the same thing every game, right? It's fucking great. So yeah, honestly, if you like Saber, I would recommend this. It looks like you're doing well. But that's just me. I think it's important to play what you like. So
absolutely. Yeah, I'll take that into consideration.
Okay, cool.
Appreciate it.
Cool. It. Then I guess good luck in your games. Okay, let me know how they go. If you have questions, definitely hit me up. I'm always online, so you can always ask me whatever. You got like clips you want to show me, like you have no idea what's happening in this clip, like or this fight. Definitely send it my way. All right.
Okay. Definitely, for sure.
Good. Oh, and I guess in terms of tracking your progress, do you record your replays, right?
A couple of them, not all the time. Because I play so many games and I can only keep
So
them for so long.
I would say, after you play a game,
Yeah.
watch the fights and watch how you die, and see if those are related to what you're working on. Okay. So if we're working on 2v2 lane ideas, and you watch a 2v2 bot fight, and you're like, wait a minute, I forgot about thresh hook, and I jumped in and thresh hooked me. That's like a sign that you gotta keep working on it, right? So
Okay, so see if if those habits actually became habitual.
yes, exactly. You gotta keep track, right?
Okay.
And then once you can do that, and you found like 0 sign in like 10 games in a row, it's lit. Then you have other problems, right?
Gotcha.
So
Gotcha. Okay, look at replays to see if the habits stick.
right. Watch the specific section. You don't have to watch the whole thing. That's gonna take way too long, right?
Gotcha.
Just the sections you're working on. So
Gotcha. All right. Right.
alrighty.
Appreciate it.
No problem. Good luck in your games, alright? Let me know how they go. I think you'll do really well. There's a lot of things to work on, but these are things that are kind of will stick with you forever. So if you're aiming for platinum, I do think these are the bare minimum, so to speak.
Okay.
And you can see with the other people in your games are also at the same level you're at. So if you are working on these things and they're not, that's how you climb, right? So
yeah, absolutely. Okay, I'll let you know for sure.
Alrighty, yeah, keep me updated, alright?
Yeah, for sure. Thank you, man.
No problem. Have a good one.
You too. Bye.
Bye.